Hi Wowham fan, welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren.
And we have Box.
Yep.
Now, 2 days ago I was looking on Instagram.
Yep.
And I saw a shop on there, or advertised on there, called Nuscents. Now, I ordered some items, and we'll go through the pricing bit with you afterwards. But I just want to point out, because this tickled me.
Yeah.
It was packed by Bailey.
It was.
I love that they've got their own stickers.
Bailey, yeah.
They do say that they will send out items the next day if it's ordered before 2 o'clock, and it's a 48-hour one. But yeah,
I say it wasn't. It was ordered 3:35.
it was, and
they sent it out. They said they'd sent it out at 4:15.
Yeah, so they did actually send it out that day. I mean, I've got ones that I'm waiting for that I ordered a while ago, which is why we've actually started this video several times. And all I have seen in there was this telling me what one it was.
Nuscents. Sniff up.
Right, it's got good ratings on Trustpilot, which, to be honest, I've got no idea. I just presume that's good. And the reviews were good, to be fair. Now then, I did pick the scents.
Yeah.
And it looks like they've put them all in. Yeah.
Together, yeah.
I mean, it's quite a hefty lump.
4, haven't you?
I've got 4. Now, I got 4 big bars. I will show you what they are in a minute.
Well, extra large.
And yeah, and I say they are. They're extra large ones, and they're half price at the moment. So it only works out a few pence more expensive than the 50-gram bars, you know.
Yeah.
Which is really good. I did have 14 cents in my basket, but as we are not wealthy,
not even close.
No. What I do is I go through, I pick the scents that I like the sound of, then I go on the basket and I take it down a bit, and then I take it down a bit more, then I reason with myself and take it down a bit more, and I decided on 4 blocks.
It would be 42 quid.
It would have been, yes. That's why it was never going to be £42. But they have got over 150. They've got over 150 fragrances. And yeah, right. First one's first.
Oh bloody hell!
They are a big one. Yeah. Eyes a big one. This is Antique Bookstore.
Looks quite wicked.
It does, doesn't it?
Looks like it's got a padding, not a snap.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look at what's it to tell you what the scents involved are. So you're going to have to bear with me. Oh, do you know what? That's nice.
Yeah. It smells very soapy for a bookstore.
It does smell soapy, but you can sort of pick out tones, and you've got to bear in mind as well, when you're burning one, it lets off different scents. So let me just have a quick look-see at Nuscents.
Hand poured in Derbyshire.
I watched somebody pouring them.
Here we go.
It was one of those. Oh, does it say on there? Good. Your eyes are better than mine. Go on.
Wander through this rich, mysterious and intoxicating blend of paper, bergamot and dusty hardback leather, sprinkled with tobacco flower, nutmeg, oak and musk. I
mean, it's nice. It's not aftershave exactly, and it's not soapy exactly. It's got notes of all different ones, and it's one I've seen advertised as well with different places, and I just like the idea of it.
A lot of them do as Harry Potter ones.
I mean, yeah, this is it. I mean, you've got to bear in mind that I picked 4 scents that were different to anything else I've got, because I didn't see the point in buy more of the same. If they
Oh.
burn well, then I know that I
Is
can
this the
get
one
them
that
from there.
I'm interested in?
This is fresh bread.
Well, I'm interested in this. I want to know what this.
Darren's going to have to read you the bit, but
Blurb.
first of all, I'm going to have a sniff.
See if it smells like fresh bread. Hmm?
It does. It smells a bit like Victor as well. I think smell like Victor.
The warming scent of soft buttery loaf of bread straight from the oven.
Oh, it has got a really nice.
Oh.
I should have said not to breathe too heavily, but yeah.
It smells more like Victor.
It does have a slight Victor smell to it, doesn't it? Which, to be honest, I mean,
Cookies.
Victor smells like cookies, but you can smell bread there as well. I mean, obviously, you know, it is what it is.
It's the big V bar.
It is right. Let's see what have we got here. Intergalactic. This is the one I actually, because whenever I go on to a wax melt shop, and believe me, I've been onto a lot now.
Cool, I got a lot written down there.
I type in spearmint because I want a nice strong spearmint one. Now, this came up with spearmint, but it also came up with other mint bits as well. So I don't know how strong the spearmint's going to be, but it certainly made me wonder. Yeah, and you can smell the eucalyptus and the peppermint, but that's also given me the answer I need. If eucalyptus is involved, I don't think the spearmint scent is strong enough on its own. But that is still very nice.
A herbal blend enlivened with notes of peppermint and spearmint, along with eucalyptus, coriander and parsley, coupled with a dash of lemon and orange and resting on a cedar base.
Yeah, I can't smell the orange or the lemon, but you can smell the eucalyptus, and it's.
Oh yeah.
It's
you can see the cedarwood as well.
Yeah, I mean it's completely
smell underneath.
different to the other ones.
You can smell the cedarwood underneath, and you can smell the eucalyptus over the top.
I mean, ideally, and if any of you guys know where I can get a really strong spearmint one, then please let me know. Right.
And this one.
And this is the last one. It's lemon sherbet, also known as Dumbledore's office.
Different ones, yeah.
Yeah. But the difference in price, if you order one from a Harry Potter-ish type one, which again covers the library one and the lemon sherbet, because it's Harry Potter-ish, the price goes up. It doesn't necessarily mean they're any good. I mean, I thought it was worth taking a punt on 4 bars. I would have perhaps got one from the shop, but because they had such a good deal on, I just thought, you know what, we'll give it a go. That is really lovely. That is really, really lovely.
Oh, lemon.
Yeah, but you can also get the notes of sherbet with it. Yeah.
Sort of tingles your nose.
Yeah. That's got to be my favourite because it's the one that most smells like what it
A powdery,
says.
fizzy cocktail of sweet confectionery with notes of lemon, lime and orange. Hints of red fruits and raspberry resting on a base of indulgent sherbet.
Oh, there's a lovely smell in here. I mean, because we've got different wax melts and whatnot. So yeah, right, let's talk prices. As I said, these bars were half price. This is normally a £6 bar. Now, I don't know how much we'll need to use in a room this size until we try. What I do know is that it's worth reading the bit about how to use a wax melt, because there's actually stuff in there I didn't know.
The
like the maximum of 4 hours.
Yeah.
The reason that is because
And the distance away
the
from
distance away from the thing. So my hedgehog burner Hodge, he's perfect. Of course, he's perfect. He's beautiful. But the little ones you get with like the little cauldron ones that I've got and things like that, the distance isn't really far enough away. It's not really an issue.
They may be better for oil anyway, those ones.
Those might be better for oil, yeah. Not only that, I mean, I can put crystals on them and things like that, so I'm not really worried. Yeah, so pricing. So I paid $2.99
yep.
each bar. Now, this is where I get mean. I think these places are great when they're on sale.
Yeah.
But I can't justify spending £6 on a bar.
Yeah.
When I can, I mean, this cost with the post so how much was it?
The postage was $3.95.
The postage actually cost them more.
£4.10, I think.
£4.10.
Yeah.
So you get your bit through and what have you. There's a minimum postage bit, so they might have spent a bit more on postage on this, but it might actually cost you more than the postage if you do buy smaller amounts, which is another reason why, because I've been avoiding ones with postage, to be fair.
But you say they're a bit cheaper. The 50-gram bars were a bit cheaper.
Yeah, $2.37 on. I can't remember whether they were on offer or not.
All right, I was going to say, because if they're not on offer, it's cheaper to buy 2 50-gram bars than it is to buy 100-gram bars.
No, I'm pretty sure they were on offer. To be fair, but so I could look it up and tell you. But to be honest, I'd say if you're interested, go to their website because honestly, there are so many different fragrance ones there. Now, that being said, what we're going to do with the end, like, I'm not going to finish this video now because, quite simply, it will go up. We will let you know how these burn. Yeah. Because I don't see the sense in giving you an unboxing when it comes to these, telling you how excited and wonderful they are if they don't actually smell the room, scent the room. Yeah. So, some of the
previous ones we've done. Yeah. That you will see before this one. Yeah. You would have seen before this. They've got bits on the end now because they weren't anywhere near as good as what they thought they were going to be.
We used is absolutely fantastic, and I will be using them again. The other company, we've had pretty weak results on. So, I mean, you never know. We
haven't tried yet, obviously.
We haven't tried these ones. We've got no idea. Now, if you get bars arrive and they smell really, really strong in the box, it doesn't actually mean they're going to burn strong, which surprised us.
It did, yes. You put your nose right over the top of the burner and it is giving smell off.
I mean, but no, I mean, as I said, on Trustpilot they've got really good reviews. They've got good reviews on their actual shop bit. So yeah, we'll let you know how we go on with this. The next time you see me talking about this, I'll know what I'm talking about. Yep.
Right.
So we didn't notice when you showed you this, guys, that there was actually information on the back. Darren thought for some reason I was hiding it from you. It was just plain and simply that I forgot. Yep. So I will give him that to read to you.
Yep.
Because I'm still puffing and puffing.
Alright. From Small Acorns. Nuscents is now on its 3rd year and was set up by Kaylee and Daryl. They've moved premises twice and now have a team of staff who work hard ensuring their products are readily available and arrive in good time. They have a scent range in excess of 160 and are available in 4 sizes of wax melts, but produce other products such as their room and linen perfume sprays and shower gels from their Derbyshire factory. Shower gels as well.
I know.
They're supportive of the small business community and their customers and genuinely believe in anybody's ability to achieve their aspirations. If you have your own acorn, then let them know.
Now, you guys know full well that my favourite tree is an acorn. Well, is an oak. So, and I really like acorns. They're really cute. In fact, now was it? No, it was a horse chestnut.
Horse chestnut, yeah.
I'm going to get Darren to insert a picture here.
Have you got the picture?
Yes, it's on my phone.
Yep, okay.
Right, so I'm going to get him to insert the picture here. Now, I know cloudiness and everything. We're talking about, you know, scented wax melts, but seriously, that hedgehog is damn cute. Right, so let's talk burning. Right, the first one we did was the intergalactic one, which is the one that's got spearmint, mint, eucalyptus and so on in. For proper reference, you can always watch the start of the video. Now we burnt off quite a large section. If we'd have known, we could probably have done the section in sort of a weird half.
It was the shape of it though.
Yeah, it was the shape of it. But oh my goodness, it scented the entire flat, but without making it feel like
it was overpowering.
You were tasting it, if that makes sense. If you breathed in, it was really good, especially because I've been quite hay fevery lately, even with the medication I take. And it cleared my airways, something lovely, but without being too overly obvious, if that makes sense. It was more like, I suppose, I was sitting in the steam of a Vicks Vapor Rub sort of thing. But it was really, nice.
It wasn't that powerful.
It wasn't that powerful, no. But it's that sort of idea if you spread it around the entire flat sort of thing. I would absolutely recommend it, especially if you do have a bad time with asthma and bits like that. But anything can be like that, can be different. So I always say the same thing, which is try a little bit at first. If it's not strong enough, then try some more. But I honestly don't think you'd have too much of a problem with these. This was the second one we burnt yesterday, and it actually brought tears to my eyes because it smelled exactly like my granddad. That sort of
bottom
I mean, this is the antique bookstore one, and you could smell tobacco leaf, paper, leather. In fact, all that was missing was the smell of polos being mixed in. So actually that made me feel really reminiscent. So I put 2 polos on my altar for my grandparents because I didn't want them thinking that one was loved more than the other, because I didn't give them both a polo each. And they were sugar free as well, so healthy for ghosts. Anyway, be quiet. Honestly.
Yeah, because ghosts have to worry about their health. I mean, I don't want to die.
Oh, shush! I didn't mean health like that. Honestly, I bet he keeps this in and all. Right, see why we're still together, people? It's because I can make him laugh still, even unintentionally. Yeah, but no, this was lovely. It really did. Don't get me wrong, it didn't smell like an old person, but if you get antique bookstore from them,
you could smell the leather.
You could
smell the old leather and bits like that.
It was lovely. I used to love Hove Library because I'd go upstairs to the older bit where you did have the older books, not your normal fiction-y business and all that jazz down the bottom, even though the building is absolutely stunning. I don't think it's still a library, unfortunately, but they had these old leather-bound novels and, you know, really ancient old books. Well, obviously not ancient because they would have been kept out of hand's way, but it also had a really good map section and bits like that of buildings and the areas. So yeah, antique bookstore, absolutely, and that's one thing that takes me to a happy place anyway. And the fact that I could sort of, it was uncanny. As I said, it nearly brought me to tears and made me give my altar 2 polos. So yeah, really impressed by these. Again, scented the whole flat, and it was a bit stronger than the other one, but it didn't get to the point where I was struggling. Although if you are a severe asthma, use less than we did.
Yeah. But the bit we used a 4-hour tea light on it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
yes.
it was still had scent left. Probably another couple of hours of scent left. Still projecting around the flat.
I mean, at the moment, and the same thing goes for the eucalyptus one. In fact, that lasted even longer, I think. Fine, it's not eucalyptus. I keep saying that. But it is
Intergalactic.
The intergalactic one.
Yeah.
The only downfall with this was I couldn't really smell the spearmint. In fact, I couldn't. But it wasn't like you were smelling like candy canes or peppermint, like I'm.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to be, is it?
This actually smells like wild mint leaves when you rub your fingers on them, and it had sort of more of an, although it says intergalactic, I would say it's got more of a sort of garden sort of scent to it in a way. You know, real natural plants sort of jobby. In fact, if I were them, I'd probably call it the greenhouse. But yeah, no, so we've done those two. At the moment, we've got lemon sherbet burning.
Just smell, sort of.
And it is lovely.
It's not reaching across the floor of me. Amazing.
Oh no, I've
got it slightly, but
it's really difficult with lemon because I love the smell of lemon, but if you're not careful and you don't get it right, it can smell like cleaners, basically. But this is said to be like sherbet lemon, and it does have that sort of sherbet background to it. It's also, it sounds really stupid, but it almost smells like fresh rain as well. So if you were sucking or like a cool winter night sort of thing, but not, or autumny night really.
Yeah. I don't know, you can smell it a bit now. It's of course you can smell the sherbet.
Yeah, but they haven't gone too nuts on the lemon to take away the scent of it. You can smell them.
You can smell there is lemon. You can smell the sherbet over the top. So like it was like if you were sucking the sweet.
Now we've got one other to try and burn for you, but what I will tell you,
that one's fresh bread.
The other one's fresh bread, and we're expecting it to smell a bit like Victory, to be honest, because that's what it smelled like, as you saw earlier on. Now the point is, we'd only smelt 2 of these, but we instantly recognised that these are incredibly high quality. They do what they should do. What I would say is you only need small pieces of it if you are in a smaller room. Right, guys. So, sherbet lemons. It was beautiful. It wasn't as strong a scent, but it still scented the flat. There's no two ways about that. We had quite a strong breeze going at one point, so we didn't get the smell here so much, but then if the breeze was going the other way, you get it, you know, it's how it goes basically. So yeah, sherbet lemons, absolutely stunningly beautiful. Right, now we did the bread one yesterday, the freshly baked bread, and although it smelt more like Victory, who smells like cookies, which is really, really weird. When it did actually go, it did smell more like fresh bread. But Darren, you found it quite sickly, didn't you?
Yeah, I found it quite sickly. I wasn't that impressed with that one.
Oh no, I liked that. I liked it. I just I was just surprised more than anything else that it didn't smell of cookies quite as much, even though it's supposed to be freshly baked bread.
Yeah.
But it was quite a weird one. But no. Still really nice, and it's still scented. Yeah. So, thumbs up, really. I mean, all round. Admittedly, it wasn't one that Darren was as keen on, was it? But it was just, you know. But it did what it said on the tin. It smelt, and it, you know. So, yeah, really impressed. Yeah. So, guys, in that case, I recommend Nuscents. So,
Till next
After
time.
all this sniffing and smelling.
Yeah.
Until next time, be different.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.